Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with my wall review for tonight, November 7th, 2011, from Liverpool, England. Now, my opinion, tonight's show was squash night. We had 3 squashes kind of in a row. Not as long as the James Storm squash I saw at the house show in Mount Pleasant, but still. Okay, wall from Liverpool tonight. Okay, heading towards Survivor Series. I hope the go-home show at Boston does a little bit more to entice people to watch Survivor Series at Madison Square Garden. So let's kick it off with John Cena announcing he'll be facing Poop and Miz with Zack Ryder teaming up with them. Hopefully Ryder would make it. And he did make it. But it wasn't a good result for him. So, like I said, Miz and Troop came out talking about shit. That's when, like I said, Cena revealed that Ryder would be coming out to team with them. And they had a little altercation leading into the main event tonight. So, there you go. Cena, Ryder, Miz, Troop, that's your main event for tonight. And speaking of Ryder, of course, rumors are flying about Ryder getting a shot against Dolph Ziggler for the U.S. title at Survivor Series. We kick things off with Dolph wrestling against the losing machine until, well, tonight. John Morrison. Good opener. Good back and forth action. Great to see Morrison out there getting a win. Yes, Morrison beats Dolph Ziggler, not only ending his losing streak, giving Dolph Ziggler his own losing streak. Dolph lost to Zack Ryder in a non-title match last week, and he lost this week against John Morrison. He's giving John Morrison a false start to a great one. But we'll see how great Morrison does. See if his contract is up and if we will get resigned and out of the doghouse. But Morrison put on a great performance. I seriously thought Morrison was going to lose, but great to see him get a big win over Dolph Ziggler. We'll see how long his winning streak lasts. And hopefully Dolph gets the woo-woo-woo beating of a lifetime at the Survivor Series. Then we had a second match. Mason Ryan, the man I'm glad ain't getting a title shot against Dolph, getting in a Survivor Series match with Randy Orton. He took on JTG in that new squash. Not even explainable. No, I can't even review the match. So anyway. Win by Mason Ryan. What else is new? The new Batista gets the victory over JTG in 3 minutes with his finishing move. I call it the Mason Bomb. I don't have a move name for it, but Mason Killer. But anyway, there you go with that. And the squashes continued with taking on Kofi Kingston. One half of Air Boom, and the Boom is the only thing of it since the Air got suspended. He got canceled. His flight got canceled. Anyway, squash simply, basically, I think in a squash, Kofi basically got his ass kicked by Humberto Del Rio, putting him in the crossarm breaker, sending a message to the now #1 contender, CM Punk. Liverpool cheered a lot tonight. You know, Liverpool got the Let's Go Ziggler chants going on, doing Ziggler's match against John Morrison, though Morrison won. And then we had CM Punk coming out. Big CM Punk chants in Liverpool, England. And Punk just said, Punk, you better cancel this match. Punk's like, no. So Punk and Humberto had a little altercation in the ring and out of the ring. I'll get to that in a moment. So, like I said, Punk didn't wrestle tonight, but at least got some action on Humberto. Even GTS saying Ricardo Rodriguez. And I hope to God they do something about that. Doing Ricardo. Maybe they'll like have Punk lose at Survivor Series, and then maybe he'll win at TLC in like a stipulation match with Ricardo not being involved. So, hopefully they do something about Ricardo's interference at Survivor Series and or TLC if Punk does lose at Survivor. I hope he doesn't, but still. I hope Punk wins at either TLC or Survivor as the champ. So then we had Jack Swagger taking on Santino Marella. Kind of another squash after Santino beating Swagger last week with a little help from Beaker. Jack Swagger got the win over Santino. Another boring match between these two. Kind of as bad as the kind of as bad as the Del Rio Kofi match. Okay matchup, but still boring. So we had a great start with Morrison and Dolph. Great opener. Then we went downhill from there with 3 squashes in a row. With Swagger getting the win over Santino with his famous ankle lock, getting the victory for him. At least it made Vicky somewhat happy for the night. With Dolph losing, at least Ziggler, his partner in crime, Swagger got the victory over Santino. And then segments galore. First, Kelly being on Maxim magazine. I bet you every grown man in America said, I wish it wasn't TVPG. Every grown man probably said, I wish it was still TV-14 so she could be on the cover of Playboy and not Maxim. Anyway, we found out the Michael Cole challenge has been delayed yet again. And then Cole will face off against Jim Ross next week at the
Chicago Touchdown.
Cole will face off against facing off against Jim Ross next week in Boston. We'll see if it's as bad as Mania and Backlash. Hopefully not. Hopefully you don't see a wrestling match. But unfortunately, commentator feuds. They're as bad as nothing, as Waldorf and Sattler put it last week. We also had Kevin Nash showing up tonight, talking about him being back and wanting Triple H, and a lot of rumors are flying about them being a match in TLC. I expect a chair match because of, Kevin Nash doing it with the sledgehammer and stuff, and maybe a chair too. So we'll see what happens with the Triple H Nash feud. Nash is officially back in the company as an active wrestler. He did Triple H about him getting a big pop at the Rumble, yet getting only a Legends contract. Now he gets a active wrestling contract. As we know, he's hopefully cleared to wrestle by TLC. And after the Nash Triple H thing ends, maybe we can finally get a Nash Punk match. Because their feud ain't settled yet. Especially after they're the champions. And SummerSlam. And Vengeance. So, their feud ain't over yet. But we gotta get Triple H and Nash done first. And by the way, Border's Claim is supposed to debut, but apparently he'll debut next week. So, we didn't get 4 squashes in a row. But our main event was next up on the plate. It was John Cena teaming up with my man, the Long Island Iced Z, the Internet Champion, Zack Ryder, against Miz and Drew. Now we know that Cena is most beloved and the most hated wrestler. So it was very happy for me to see Cena in the ring and hearing "Let's go Ryder" and "We want Ryder" chants. What a decent showing. I know a lot of hardcore Zack Pack fans may cringe at the fact that Cena was wearing a Brewski sunglasses. That Cena may want to get some love from the internet community. Maybe that's why he wants to team up Ryder, because Ryder's so popular on the internet. That's why he wants to be Zack Ryder's friend, so he can get the internet wrestling community to like him. Won't happen, Cena. The only time that'll happen is if you really turn heel and become the rapper guy again. But he rises above the hate. It was an okay match, better than a one-on-one Miz and Cena match last week. The Miz and Truth really looked decent as a tag team this week. And they got a steal of a victory, having R-Truth hook Cena's leg, unable for Cena to kick out of Miz's kick, and got Miz and Truth an upset victory over John Cena and Zack Ryder, sending a message to Cena and The Rock, and having momentum shift to their side. After Cena got the victory over Miz last week and attacking Truth and the Scream Mask, Truth and Miz have momentum on their side. But we're 2 weeks away from Survivor Series. Rock will be on next week on Raw, the 3-hour Raw from Boston. What will go down? How will Rock get involved next week? And of course, the Michael Cole Challenge, Borders Clay, re-debuts on Raw. A lot of things happening on Raw as we head towards Survivor Series next week. And it'll be live, not pre-taped. So here's an overall decent Raw tonight. Not a lot of SmackDown, guys. It was mostly a Raw, probably the first Raw show. Raw Super Show was mostly a Raw show. Because SmackDown was on their own European tour. So you didn't see a lot of SmackDown guys this week on the Raw Super Show. I think the only SmackDown guy was JTG. But mostly it was all Raw guys. So there you go. Decent Raw tonight. I hope, like I said, the Go Home show better be good. Heading towards Survivor. And MSG, you know what I mean? Big time event. Cena Ryder teaming up. One time, never happened again. Yada yada. So there you go. That is my brief review of Raw. Decent Raw, like I said. Hope, like I said, the Go Home show improves, entices people to buy Survivor Series, especially with The Rock involved next week. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the review from Zach. Thank you very much. See you later. Oh yeah.